How we going, guys? The Loop Gamer over here, and welcome to another episode of really cool gaming loot. Over here, people, we got the Corsair Ironclaw RGB wireless gaming mouse, and I want to sort of show you guys all the really awesome details of this. This costs us 129 Australian dollars. In the US, you guys are paying around 80 bucks. Let me know in the comments below. But I want to sort of see how this mouse sort of compares between the ROG Sparkle mouse, as you guys can see on the left there. Absolutely love that wireless mouse. And honestly, fellas, I wanted to sort of get something that will work with my laptop. Because as you guys have seen, I have a red Alienware laptop. I wanted to sort of, have a bit more customization with it. But now let's have a look at the packaging and see exactly what we get. Looking at the packaging, fellas, really nice packaging. As we can sort of see, Corsair Ironclaw RGB mouse. This of course supports the Q software, which sort of links with all of your Corsair peripherals. And on the side over here, of course, we get a bit of detail, the Ironclaw RGB mouse, and this supports wireless recharging, gaming mouse with SLIPSTREAM technology as well. As you can sort of see, guys, it has sort of a rubber grip texture there. At the back over here, it sort of shows you all of these sort of specifications. So basically, guys, this supports 18,000 DPI. So very, very sensitive sensor and 10 programmable buttons, which I'll sort of show you guys later, and 50 million clicks. So you're getting a lot of value for this mouse. But now let's unbox this right now and see exactly what we get. Right, cool. Now let's open this up now and sort of see how nice Corsair did. Now let's open this up and see how nice the packaging is. Really do like it this far. And so you guys can sort of see over here, nothing's inside. Let's put this to the side. And what do we get here? We get, of course, the mouse, as you guys can see, and we get ourselves some information, some compliance manual information. So first things first, of course, we get ourselves the safety and compliance information. Not you guys want to see that, but of course, there's a manual which sort of works with how this would sort of work together. As you guys can sort of see the mouse over there and how to plug it and also have it wirelessly as well. And of course, the software information on the other pamphlet. Let me put that to the side. Of course, we get ourselves our warranty guide, the most important thing that you guys gotta keep. Let's put it to the side. And of course, we get ourselves a braided cable that connects straight to your PC. Really nice to see, nice and braided. Let's put that to the side. And what else do we get here? Of course, this is where we get our USB dongle. And now what I'll do is I'll just take this out like that. So over here, guys, is our really nice USB dongle. I'll sort of just take it out just like that. It's pretty firm inside here. That wants to come out, of course. So this is where we could connect our USB straight to our wired cable, straight to our mouse. That's also included. And of course, our USB dongle over there. But now let's put those two to the side, because of course, we want to see how amazing this mouse looks like. Because of course, design is everything, but this packaging is pretty, there's like a lot of packaging here as expected, and oh, this looks really nice. Let me put that to the side now. And now let's check out this mouse right now and see exactly what we get. Looking at the mouse itself, guys, in the flesh, absolutely loving the design features. We get ourselves a honeycomb-like pattern here with a really nice grip. So, this mouse won't really slip, out of your hands in case you guys are wondering, especially due to this really nice pattern there. And over here, as you can sort of see, some more RGBs here. And basically, what this shows you is two things. First thing, we'll sort of show you your battery level. And number two, also your different profile that you guys decide to pick. And luckily, the thing I like about this mouse as well is the fact that it gets some really nice, some awesome material finish here, some aluminium to be specific. And looking at the front of this mouse here, we get ourselves some really awesome RGB, as you can see over there. Never seen any design like this before, but it's nice to sort of see a difference in design here. And looking at the other side, of course, just some plain minimalistic design with a really nice finish here. And of course, we get ourselves that sort of honeycomb-like pattern there too. And at the back, of course, really nice and glossy finish at the bottom with the Corsair sign on top. But moving it to the other side again, guys, we can sort of see some more, reprogrammable buttons in case you guys want to sort of, customize to anything. And honestly, guys, in terms of design features, I absolutely love this mouse here. Because even look at the top here, really nice and simple, not too big and very, very light. So, a really awesome looking mouse here, really nice details, loving the RGB at the front, and a bit of RGB at the back, and of course on the top there too. So they didn't really go too crazy with RGB, but let me know at the comments below what you guys think of the design. But for me, the Loop Gamer says, Hell yeah to the design. Flipping it to the back of the mouse here, we get ourselves two options. We're able to connect this via 2.4 gigahertz, if you guys can sort of see over here. And you're also able to connect via Bluetooth. So in case you guys lose your USB dongle, you still get the option of connecting this via Bluetooth as well. And a bit about the sensor, as you guys know at the bottom here, the sensor is 18,000 dpi. So you guys get a really sensitive mouse to the maximum performance rate. So hell yeah, Corsair, for adding a really nice functionality. So the total amount of buttons we get over here, fellas, on this mouse is 10. So we get ourselves 2 at the front, 1 on the scrolling wheel, 2 on this side, 3 on the bottom, and then 2 on top. And they all have a different sort of sound when you touch them. So let me just sort of show you now. So the button at the back here has a bit of a damper sound like this. But these two over here have a bit of a clicky sound. And of course, the scrolling wheel is pretty silent. And the back one's over here. So it's good to see that Corsair really added a bit of, I would say, tactile feedback when you're actually touching the buttons itself, because you do feel a bit of a response when you do that. But in terms of ergonomics itself, guys, this mouse is very comfortable because I got pretty big hands here and I have no issues at all when I'm using this mouse per se. And in terms of functionality and usage, I have no issues now. So right now I'm moving my mouse to cursor right now, and it's pretty easy, as you guys could see. So no lag, no issues at all because of this really awesome DPI sensor itself. So in terms of ergonomics and use, at 10 out of 10, no issues at all. Thumbs up Corsair for that. Looking at the Corsair software itself, guys, pretty easy to use. And honestly, I wasn't really, confused at the first time. So as you can sort of see over here, fellas, under the Actions tab, yeah, you're able to really customize every button on this Corsair mouse itself. So as you can sort of see, left click, right click, I'm able to really customize everything. So in case I wanted to make this button here something else, I could just go to the advanced settings here, or even profile switching, go to my keystroke and make this button anything I really want to. So if I want to make that button, let's say R for reload in the Division 2, I can do that. And then if I want to create myself another sort of keystroke, all I got to just do is press the plus button over there and then go to my keystroke here and then just sort of enter anything I really want. So it's a really nice sort of additive to see that it's a pretty simple software to use itself. So you get so many options there. On advanced, you could change macros, text, media, launch applications. So if I press a certain button on the mouse itself, it could open up my Spotify and so on. So, it's a really nice feature that they actually included on this itself. When you go down to the lighting effects here, of course, you're able to pick any sort of lighting effect that you really want to. I chose color shift on the red and yellow, but you're able to pick between spiral, and it even show you a live demo here. So looking at the mouse, you can sort of see it's sort of moving and doing its own thing. And so many other options here, as you guys could sort of see, color pulse, color shift, temperature. So in case your CPU is at 20 degrees and so on, it'll sort of reflect on what your computer is doing. So in case you guys got yourself some more Corsair products, of course, these are all synced together like the Razer products. Really awesome to see. Moving on to the next option here, guys, of course, we get ourselves the DPI. So you're able to change how sensitive the mouse is by all these options here. So really in-depth sort of feel here, similar to the Razer software itself. And on the performance mode here, you're able to really enhance your precision. So in case you guys want something that's really smooth with first-person shooters, this is definitely the mouse to pick. And of course, you're able to sort of, calibrate your surface in case you guys got a really rough surface. But as you guys can sort of see over here, I got the Razer Goliath's mouse mat. But in case you guys got yourself a not very shiny or very smooth surface, you're able to customize that to your heart's content. So that over there, guys, is the Q software for the Corsair. Let me know in the comments below. So the big question is over here, guys, how does this mouse sort of scale up when it comes to gaming itself? So over here, of course, I'm playing the Division 2. And the thing I like about this mouse per se is the buttons itself. So right now I've made this button here my reload button, this button my grenade, and these two my special abilities. So this, of course, launches my healing aid, and the other one launches my torrent. So it's a really easy sort of method to use, especially when you guys are gaming itself. Rather than pressing the keys here, you could just sort of press the buttons on your mouse. So that's one thing I love about this mouse, is it's so easy to use, especially with games like MMOs or RPGs itself. Rather than pressing the keys, you could just press the buttons on the mouse. So a thumbs up from me, Corsair. Great job in creating a great experience with RPGs and first-person shooters. Question is, guys, was this mouse worth the 129 Australian dollars? Honestly, guys, I would say yes, it is. Like, you guys get the best sensor, a really nice looking design here, not too over the top with RGB, but in terms of,
usability and comfort, this mouse aces it. And I'm loving the design at the front over here. And of course, the battery on this mouse lasts approximately, with RGBs on, 5 hours I was getting. But without the RGBs, you guys get about 7 hours itself. Just pure hardcore gaming. So in case of battery life, wasn't really, I wouldn't say terrible, but it was okay. But in terms of usability, comfort, durability, material choices, I will probably give this mouse a 10 out of 10. I've had no issues at all. Very sort of nice, lightweight, and a really awesome design here. And the grip on this mouse, guys, is, I would say, the best. Because, you know, I got big hands, and most of my issues with most mouses were they were too small. But with this mouse, this grip over here sort of creates that really extra comfort here, and it really comes in on the mouse. And, you know, it's just a really nice experience. So well done, Corsair, on creating an amazing product with this mouse. Would I recommend this mouse? Absolutely. The Luke Gamer would definitely recommend a mouse like this for 2019. Is it better than my ROG Sparta mouse? It's much lighter, so I would not recommend playing first-person shooters with this mouse. But in terms of this mouse here, it's the perfect combination between RPGs and first-person shooters. I am the Luke Gamer. Let me know what you guys think of this mouse. Would you guys be picking this up? Honestly, I would recommend picking this up as soon as possible. So worth that paper. I am the Luke Gamer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Deuces.